Okay, that's very good. So sorry, the timing was a goof up, I think. They showed me we are 9.5 hours ahead.
That's okay.
So how are you, Martha?
I'm doing good. Nice to meet you in person.
Yeah, nice to meet you, and thank you so much for agreeing to this. I will start recording in a minute. We will go over the questions that I had asked you with maybe a few interruptions in between, okay? So it will be as I had
Okay.
sent the questions, okay? So I will just start recording now.
Okay.
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 Hi, Martha. Tell me a little bit about yourself and what you do.
Well, I'm Martha. I married my first love. We met on a blind date in 1965 on Christmas Day, and we just celebrated our 53rd wedding anniversary in July. We have 2 grown daughters, 7 grandchildren, and 7 great-grandchildren. We started an interior decorating business back when we first got married in '67, and we semi-retired in 2018. We closed our retail location, but we still have our workroom. I've been sewing forever, and sewing's my passion. So we've taught our grandchildren, usually when they're about 3 years old, we teach them to hand sew. And even though they might not be into the business, they at least have knowledge of how to sew. Like I said, we thought we were retiring, but that didn't work. When Leah was born in 2018, we opened up a little blanket business. It's called Mama's Minkies, where we make really soft little baby blankets. And that's kind of how we got started and where we are now. Leah's our quality control inspector, and her mom helps pick out the fabrics and things.
This is what I really liked. Ki Leah is your quality control, expert. That, like, that's really good because kids must love that blanket. Otherwise, it's not going to work. So yeah, that's a very good thing. She's the tester. That's a good thing.
Right.
So, how can we learn, like how Martha teaches her, like, how you taught your grandchildren and your great-granddaughter, like, about sewing? How can a reader on your blog learn that from you? Is there a resource that they can use? Do you have videos? You share about the secrets?
I give information on them. If anybody wants any ideas, technical ideas or anything, they can contact me, and I can definitely help them get started on anything in the line of sewing. I've got a Mama's Minky Facebook page. On my blog, I've got one of the categories is Leah's likings, and she's got a lot on her page about the Minkies and all.
But no resource for how to learn sewing for children, right? Like, since you have taught so many kids in your family how to do it right, so like you don't have anything like that, right, Martha?
No, maybe I should start something like that.
Yeah,
have little
I would be
classes
interested.
online.
Yeah, I would be interested. Yeah, that sounds quite amazing that you have taught so many people, because people don't like sewing. It's an age of machine, everything, no? Hand sewing is a good art. It's a good thing to do.
Well, Leah just made her first sewing machine pillow with me a couple of weeks ago.
Okay.
So I've got that blog on the site.
Okay, that's wonderful. So this is something I'm going to bug you about. I want to know how you teach children, because I would like to teach my daughter to, the sewing thing. I like embroidery stuff. That's very good. It's good that you're teaching the younger generation. It's a good thing.
Yeah, you have to keep the art of sewing alive.
Yes, yes, absolutely. You have to do that. Now, you started blogging after retiring practically. That's what you said, like not really working full time back then. Were you, when you started your blog?
I started my blog, it was on, my grandson helped me set it up on Christmas Day so basically in 2015 is when I got going on it. At that time, I basically was doing, I do product reviews. So that was my main idea of setting a blog up so I could do my reviews and post my reviews there on products. That lasted a couple months, and then I realized, well, wait a minute, we've got extra categories here that we can put in, and it just kind of expanded from, I've got one, it's teaching to save money when you shop, how to use couponing, trash to treasures about recycling. So it just kind of one thing led after the other. Got a lot about gardening with my husband's roses. He has beautiful flowers. So most of my blogs pertain to family, flowers, and photographs. A couple of my other topics are, my granddaughter Alexandra has a category where she does a lot of, when she blogs, it's mostly on health issues and things like that. Leah has one. She started blogging when she was 8 months old, and she's going to be 2 years old tomorrow. And she, of course, I help her with it. But the neat thing now that we have is her Friday story time, and that's just kind of interesting.
Absolutely. Like Leah's story is inspiring. She's going to be 2 and she already has a blog with multiple blog posts. And I love her garden corner, the thing you go on sharing about the golden pail and everything. It's so wonderful. Like that's lovely. You know, that recycling thing, it makes everything a treasure. That's really very interesting.
Yeah.
Very nice. That's beautiful. Like I read throughout the UBC last season that you did about the garden updates. It was very nice. Enjoyed it.
We did the update. We did the upgrade on my mom's garden, which we had originally put together in 2000 when she passed away. And then when Leah's garden came along, that was kind of just an afterthought. Rich started cleaning up a corner and we put a couple flowers in it. And within 2 weeks, she had this Leah's garden with butterflies and flowers and stepping stones. It just kind of grew and grew within a couple of weeks' time.
It's beautiful. Like it's very beautiful. And one thing I wanted to ask you is like, how do you get so much energy? Like you have to tell us at what age you started blogging. My audience probably doesn't know like why you are so special, but I am so inspired that you have so much energy. You have 2, 3 different businesses here, there, and you manage Leah so beautifully and you blog almost every day. Like after UBC, you are going on daily blogging and I can't manage that, you know, and I'm very inspired. So you have to tell us your secret, you know, and I would insist you tell us when you started and how old you are now. That's, I think, going to be very inspiring for everybody who's blogging. If you don't mind.
I started in 2000. No, that's fine. I started in 2015. And I don't remember how old I was back then, but I'm 71 now. I'll be 72 in March. And I guess my secret is I grow old, but I don't grow up.
I don't think you look 72. You look, I don't know, not 72. I don't know. Like you look beautiful. Like I really don't know. Like nobody would believe you look 72. It's amazing. Well, what you're doing in your blog and everything, it's amazing. Like very, very inspiring. So,
well, like, I say I got married when I was 18, and Rich has kept me young looking and looking young. We just we're still on our honeymoon, so I said I figure I'm still an 18 or 20-year-old.
That's wonderful. That's a lovely way of putting it. That's very nice. So, what keeps you going with your blog? Like, how do you get your ideas? Like you know, when like how do you know that today I'm going to do this blog post? Do you have a content calendar, editorial calendar? Do you plan your content in any way?
I don't plan anything. The only time I plan is if I'm in a challenge month. I have the topic, whatever the topic is about, or if they don't give you a topic, I just come up with something. Most of my blogs are just off the cuff. It's either something that we're doing, something we've been to, something we're going to be doing. Baking and cooking is a big part about blogging. Back again, going to challenges. If I don't have a topic or I think I'm stuck and I can't come up with something, first thing I do is look all through my photographs. Okay. And I can always find a topic by looking at photos. That's one of the easiest ways to come up with a the topic.
That's a very good tip.
Other times
Actually.
people ask questions. Yeah. If people ask me a question about how to do something, you know, I'll tell it, and then I think, wait a minute, that'd be a good blog. If somebody asks me, there might be somebody else who wants to know the same thing. So I pop a blog together.
That's very good. Like I'll remember this thing about looking through my photographs
So,
when I don't have ideas. That's good. And what about SEO? Like your blog is very popular. It has a very good rank. It gets good traffic. So you must be doing something about SEO, right?
not a whole lot. Actually, when I first started blogging, I didn't even know what SEO is. The main thing I do when I do a blog, I do write the keywords. I use a lot of keywords on it. The hashtag and whatever the main part of the blog is, I'll put that on, and pick a few other topics. Like if I'm writing about, if I'm doing a cooking blog, I'll put cooking or baking, then I'll do dinner. So the more hashtag topics that you can put down at the end of your blog, the more people are gonna be finding it.
So you put in hashtags even inside the blog post.
Not right in the blog. I put it like when I'm posting it.
Sharing on the social media.
When I'm sharing the blog.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I say, to me, SEO hasn't been a big deal, because again, when I started, I never realized I'm going to be up to where I am today in the blogging. You know, I was excited if I got 50 views in a week, and it's now I'm up to this month. Where are we at? I've got like 8,000 views in this month alone. And when I was getting 50, I thought I was excited.
No, that's very good. Like, it's good.
Yeah. The other thing, how you can really get good traffic, is the more blogs that I visit, in turn, those bloggers visit mine. I share, I tweet, I comment on as many blogs as I can out there, and then they in turn do the same to me. And once my blog is shared, or once any blog is shared on someone else's site, you don't know where it's going to go. Someone could share it that we don't even know. So I don't even know, where my blog might end up.
You're very right. Like once we start sharing our work with other people, it can end up anywhere. Like it can grow to any limit. That's actually a very good tip. That's very good. Yeah. And you keep that going like every day, this sharing thing and commenting on other people's blog. How many hours do you give to this? Like the blogging and the entire social media thing, how much time can you spare? Because you are a full-time granny and a great grandmother, and you're managing home and so much more. So like, how do you do it? How many hours?
Yeah, I usually do my blogging is kind of what I call my evening relaxation thing, for watching TV or something. That's when I usually do my blogging. I don't plan a certain time. I don't plan a certain number of hours. It's just if I'm at the computer, I'm usually blogging.
Okay. So you keep it for your relaxation part of your day, like when you don't have too much on your plate. That's the time when you blog. That's good.
Right.
So this is not your blogging time, the time we are talking, right? It's morning. Like it's around 11 now there?
Yeah, just a little bit after 11.
Okay. That's very good. I have one more question. Like you said, keywords. What tools do you use for keyword research? Like for new bloggers, what will you suggest they use so that they don't get, all flustered? Because keyword is crucial.
The main thing for that, you want to make sure you're using keywords that are pertaining to the blog you're writing. Don't put something that has nothing to do with the blog. If you're doing a blog on gardening, obviously you want to use a keyword of garden, and then you can do flowers or vegetables, depending on what type of gardening you're doing, and just kind of pick ideas of what you're writing about. When I'm doing a challenge, I always write one of the key words is challenge. When we do the Ultimate Blog Challenge, I write the UBC and blog burst, because that's any blogger, if you write blog burst, they will know you're a blogger and catch your, see who else has got something that they've written.
And you don't use any tools or such like the SEMrush, the Oversuggest. Do you use any of those tools? Google Keyword Planner?
No, I don't use, I just wing it and do it my own way.
Okay, okay. That's what I wanted to ask. So you are doing it your own way. That's very good. Now you have to tell me, we have already covered all this traffic and everything we have done. There's a little bit of a problem when we start a blog as a hobby blog, and then we want to make it self-sustained. Like you want the hosting and, the domain has to be paid for. It's not free. When we have a paid blog, you have to pay some money. Like nobody wants to waste money. Like you would want at least that domain and hosting money to come from your blog itself. It should be independent. So what did you do to make your blog independent, financially, so that it's not dependent on other people?
Well, when I first started my blog, it was the free WordPress.
Okay.
And like I said, I knew nothing at all about blogging. But within a few months, that's when I realized, and my grandson who helped me set it up said that, I had to be on my own domain because I was getting so much traffic. 50 and 100 was a lot of traffic at that time, I guess.
Absolutely. New blog. Traffic, that is traffic.
So what I do now, I don't do any, where they have, I forget what they call it, all the people, they go out and they have these different programs on the blog. The only thing I have are, and it gets me enough to keep my blog going, is I'm affiliate on Amazon and Walmart. And what I make on that, and I don't even do anything. I just, I just have them on there. So the amount that I make on as affiliates keeps my blog going.
That's very good. So product reviews and affiliation is the main thing behind your blog for making it self-sufficient. That's
right.
That's very
helpful. I do have a lot of reviews, and the more reviews a person does, the more products you get. Okay. So that's kind of fun too. You don't get any money from them, but you get the products, and the products can be anything from a couple dollars to a couple $100. That's
true. Like that depends on what you are blogging about. Everybody will not be blogging about everything. So the product will depend on that, right? Correct. Like you do a lot of lifestyle, right, baking, gardening, everything practically. Your blog has a lot of stuff we need for our home and our garden and toys and baby stuff and everything, parenting stuff also. So right, that way Amazon is a good place to have affiliate links to. I get it now. So that's the secret behind Martha being so self-sufficient with her blog. Lots of reviews. Remember that's my secret. That's your secret. So you have a challenge planned for September. I was hearing something. There was a grapevine news that you were planning something. So tell my audience about what they can look forward. Yeah, that was a brainstorm of one of our bloggers, Jeannie, and we've always been in the Ultimate Blog Challenge, which is 4 times a year. And this is when I finish the October challenge, that will be my 5th year in a row that I've completed every challenge of the year. So Jeannie came up with the idea of doing a challenge the month before the blog challenge to kind of get us all in gear. And we just figured it's going to be some little, just little something to get us going. Well, now it's turned into, she just put the name of it, it's a Cornerstone Challenge blog. And she's actually put a website just together. We've just got that going, and that will be coming up in September. Yeah, so we're kind of looking forward to that. Like I say, the people that have joined in so far, it's not obviously going to be 1,000 people like on the big challenges, but we're going to get there.
So we're kind of excited about that.
I'm
And I'm
excited
glad
about
you're
the
going to be
content.
joining in on us.
Yeah. I'm absolutely looking forward to that. It sounds very interesting. Cornerstone content.
Good.
Like, interesting. Liked it. So we can look forward to that in September, right?
Yeah, I'm going to be sending out an email to those that have already signed up and get things going, and we'll get our topics and blog on.
Yeah, that's going to be fun. Now I'm going to ask you 3 questions. Tell me your favorite thing in the world. Most
Favorite thing in the
thing
world?
Yeah, your most favorite thing in the world.
My family.
Okay, that would be humans. Now tell me thing. What about a thing which is your favorite?
Oh, gee,
The laptop, the thing which you blog on.
I would guess. I was to say I would think it would be like the gardening end or the baking.
Yes.
I just like everything.
Oh, that's very good way to live.
Like
Actually,
I said, I really enjoy. Yeah. And on my blogs, I never get anything controversial. I like to keep them fun. The majority of my blogs are fun, and they don't end up being humorous, but they do at the end, you know. The same as my Facebook or any of my social sites. It's flowers, Leah, and Rich posts he talks to his flowers, and he has the most beautiful flowers. So that's about all we see on my blogs and my Facebook is happy stuff.
Happy stuff is good. Where is your favorite place to visit?
In the mountains in North Carolina.
Okay, so you're a mountain person, not a beach person.
Yes. No, it's just so peaceful there. You go to the national park up there, just drive through the wooded area. It's just so peaceful.
Okay, so one thing you really want to do for your blog or maybe for yourself in the next year, even with this pandemic going on?
Can't think of anything new that I've planned to do. I just like to, keep going what I'm doing. Well, yes, there is something new. Get my sewing lessons going, I guess.
Yeah, I'm signing up now itself. Like whenever you have it, you let me know. I'm going to promote it because it's a very useful skill to have. Like you can do anything. Like once you know how to sew, you can do anything. Like it's very good. It's a good skill. Yeah. Let me know if I can help you in any way.
The one I will. The one thing that I didn't realize I wanted to get into, but I do. I hate doing videos.
Oh.
But I wanted to kind of get into vlogging. So again, this is one of my review products and I haven't got it yet, so I haven't quite figured. It's you hook your camera, your phone up to it, and it's a light. So you get the correct lighting for vlogging. So that's one thing that I'd like to kind of work on a little bit, so when Leah and I are doing her baking blogs, we can have the camera rolling the whole time and turn her blog into a vlog.
Okay, so you're going to vlog now. That's something I'm looking forward to. Okay, so this is going to be fun. So today we have a video recorded. I'll be having it on my YouTube and my podcast also you can hear. So I'll send you all the links. And once you start your vlog, it's going to be really fun because I think you're going to be natural on camera, Martha. The YouTube is waiting for you. It's not going to be a problem. It's going to be even easier. You enjoy talking and sharing your awareness, your knowledge. So it's going to be fun. So best of luck. I think we are going to sign off today. Thank you so much for agreeing to this. And I'll let you know about when it goes live. Okay. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much. And I've enjoyed chatting with you.
Yeah, me too. Stay safe. Bye.
Bye-bye.